Hi, this is Dave from Garden Gnomes Etc. I'm just here trying to put a little personal touch for a customer that wanted a customized gnome. And sometimes when we do a glaze type firing, we have to, the reason why it takes sometimes a little bit longer is we try to fill the kiln up. So here we added some other type of gnomes. This one here, I'm not sure really what it is, but I'm going to set them all out for a display garden in the summer. This one here, I think I'm going to add to the collection. I don't have it now. It was a gift from like 3 years ago from my daughter. I just got around to do it. It's a welcome gnome, so it looks pretty cool. Here's another one that I just got put on there. It has a turtle and it can come with a hand that you can fit with a candle. So there's a couple attachments. But back to the personal touch. I want to say hi to Carrie from California. She came up with a gnome that she wanted for a present for her brother. I think it's his 50th. They call him Chief Pissing Wolf, so I got my wolf shirt on in honor of his birthday. But she wanted the gnome to be exactly like the picture. Now the pictures that I show, unfortunately most of them are just a stain type paint, so the underglazes don't quite match, but it comes pretty close to the picture. She didn't care to have the bird, but unfortunately when you get into these, the hand is and the bird is the whole piece, so I didn't have anything else. I had hands that were kind of a little bit bigger and it would have probably made it a little bit off. So here for a lot of you, I did attach, when I do the painting of all these things, I never use the attachments and attach them because it's very tough to paint, and also a lot of times in the travel, especially with travel on the ground, you hit the speed bumps and potholes and stuff, and it jars it and you get some breakage. So even if these did fall off and travel, they can easily be attached by a cement here. And there's all kinds of them. You can go to any of the craft stores. This is like Quick Hold. It's made by the E6000 group. They have a few of these. I think this one here I put a little bit on each surface. You wait a couple of minutes and then you have to work pretty quick. You attach them and it seals them pretty good. Now back to the gnome. Usually something like this, when it comes to ceramic, it's pretty easy to customize and design. I've had a lot of people make I think I had a Batman. Somebody took some gnomes and made God, I can't even think of them, but they're the ones that are creepy with the blood and everything, zombie gnomes. So when you have stuff like this, to be creative, it's pretty nice. With this here, with the pissing thing, we got a hole here right where it should be, I think, and then in the back too, so we don't create a kink in the tubing, I had to put a hole up here. So my recommendation, if you were to take a wire, maybe a clothes hanger or what have you, you can stick it through the hole to go through this one. Just put your tubing, which if you have Tygon tubing, it's like a flexible tubing. You can maybe put some lube or something on there to push it through the hole. Feed it up through the wire through the front end, and on the end you can cut it to different angles to get what you want. And then as far as placing it, I would be careful of the stick. It's about the same level as the shoe, so you can probably put a rock or something, a platform underneath the shoe to elevate them. In the back, of course, you can put a couple rocks up where you can hide the hose. It almost like he's hiking through some rocks or a trail. Another thing that's a helpful hint is these plastic bags, real cheap. You can get them anywhere. Don't get the Ziploc. You can take these and push them through the bottom here. Push them with maybe a blunt object, put it in there, leave a part of this out, take a couple handfuls of dry sand, a couple cups, put it in there, use a twisty, twist the end. You don't want to fill the whole thing, but put enough in here where it gives you a weight to the bottom where he's not going to tip over. Well, it makes it a little bit tougher. So that's all I want to bring to the table today. just wanted to add a personal touch to a customer, because with a website you don't get to do that, and I kind of like to get a little bit of a touch in there for the customer. So thanks again. Hope you enjoy your gnome, and happy birthday.